Hi guys. Today I want to have a really quick chat about chemistry, and in particular about three terms or words that quite often get mixed up, and they are elements, atoms, and molecules. Now, probably the easiest way for me to demonstrate is with this here, and this is a representation of a single molecule of hydrogen gas. Now, if you take one atom alone of hydrogen, that there is a single building block of the element hydrogen, because that's what hydrogen is. In fact, you've probably heard of the first eight elements on the periodic table of elements, which are hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Now, so when you hear words like that, you know we're talking elements, and they are basically chemical substances that cannot be broken down any further into simpler substances. Other elements that are worth noting are, or mentioning are silver, gold, and platinum. And you've probably heard of them because they're metals. In fact, they're precious metals, they're expensive, and they're used to make things like jewelry. Now, back to our molecule of hydrogen gas. So, hydrogen likes to exist in natural conditions, like in atmospheric conditions at ambient temperature, as a gas. And to do so, two hydrogen atoms form a bond and make a little pair. So if I had a bottle of hydrogen gas, which mind you is very flammable, it's a flammable gas, it would contain billions of little molecules of H2. Now, here is another molecule of another chemical compound. And what is it? It's water. So guys, just remember, when we're talking chemicals or chemical compounds, don't just think of acids and bases and ammonia and things that you buy in bottles. Chemicals and chemical compounds are all physical matter. Everything that makes up you and I and the world around us is made from chemicals. In fact, your bodies are made of chemicals, and that in itself is a specialized science field called biochemistry. Now, here is another molecule of another chemical compound, and you've probably heard of this one. It's called Panadol, or in fact it's called paracetamol. Panadol is probably the brand name you've heard of. Now, the chemical formula for paracetamol is actually C8H9NO2. So in this case, the black ones are carbon, C8, there's 8 carbons, H9 is hydrogen, and there's 9 of them, which are the little white ones. And then NO2, N is nitrogen, which is blue, and there's just one of them. And 2 red oxygens, just like in the water molecule, which had 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. So there you have it. Now, guys, if you want to build your own molecules, it's really simple. You can get on eBay, like I have, and I've bought this little kit. It cost me about $15, and that included free shipping or postage. And inside these kits come all these different colored beads and little connectors. And the easiest thing to do is to get on Google or Wikipedia and look up different chemical structures different chemicals that you're interested in building, like salt, for example, table salt, which is NaCl, or sodium chloride, made up of 1 atom of sodium and 1 atom of chlorine. And you can build your very own molecules and show your friends. And next time, we're going to talk about atoms in particular and break down atoms even further. So although a single atom is the unit, or the smallest unit of an element, it can actually be broken down further into something really cool, into little cool parts and particles, subatomic particles. Talk about that next time.